Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. About 12:30, 6/4, June 4th, Tuesday, 70 degrees, nice clear day, dry, beautiful day here in the Hudson Valley. And if you take a look up at the old Sunforce, my batteries are fully charged. So I went walking through the Hoard looking for parts for this Big Red before I spend any more money on it, and I didn't have good news for myself. As near as I could tell, this is a 1985 motor. This flywheel is 86 and 87. You can see the bigger gap. The narrower gap here is an 85 flywheel. This new old stock stator I bought for it is obsolete. It came from, I looked up the original listing. It came from an old motorcycle shop. I can't get it anymore. Looked up the Ricky Stator website and it doesn't exist. So to put this together, I'd rather not buy a new stator because they're like $100, where flywheels are closer to 50. So with that in mind, I continued looking through. Walked over here to this TRX 250. You know, I normally don't like to break into engines and tear them apart. So TRX 250, yeah, let's break into that. Problem is, this has the double square plug. That's 86 or 87. So that's a no-go. So now looking through the shelves, let's show you what I've found. You guys might as well see the Hoard, and if I document some of this crap when I'm thinking about looking for something, I can go back to the old video and it helps me find it. Not too many motors down here in the garage. Turns out a bunch of the stuff that ended up on these shelves must have got here when I bought the house. So a lot of this stuff must have got here back in when did I buy this place? Like 96. So I want to do this without causing a Junk-alanche. You know, it kind of sucks dying in a Junk-alanche. Okay, so I found this motor, and you guys saw it at a distance. I turned it around and discovered fairly quickly. See how wide this is here? So this is an 86 or newer engine. And once again, back to the coil problem. The problem is I really can't get a coil for it. I'm not sure what's wrong with this motor, other than it doesn't seem to turn over. It is missing the shifting shaft. And anyway, that's solid there. So that's engine number one I discovered. Whilst I was looking around in here, I don't know if you guys could see it, there's another, I don't know if that's a 110, probably it's a 110. That's a 110. In the back, looks like the block for 185 or 200S. I'm not sure what that's the block to. It's a much smaller engine. Some Briggs in the back there. Some smaller engines. I don't know if they're 180s or 80cc or 70, you know, the old XR 70s or XR 80s or XR 75s or XR 80s. I think the one with the clutch there, I'm not sure. sure. That could be a 200X. That looks like a 200S motor. Nothing down below. Down here, I got another, oops, let's try to show you guys a couple of 185s. That looks like a 200X. Then I found a Suzuki engine. I don't know, could you guys see that Suzuki engine right there? So I'm not sure what that is. I normally don't keep anything but Honda stuff in the fleet. So anyway, all that's interesting. Then I really surprised myself when I started looking over here. Once again, I'm trying not to have a Junk-alanche. Top shelf. I don't know if you could see that. That's probably an XR 75 or 80. Some Briggs. Then I found this guy. I'm not sure what this is. Given its black color, it's got an electric start and a kick start. My guess is this is an SX, a 250 SX engine. It looks like, I think it's a 250 SX engine. I think somebody bagged the starter. Is that what's missing there? Nope, the starter's up there. I'm not quite sure what goes in this hole here. Oh, there's a gear in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what has been salvaged out of it. Looks like the side that the oh no, it's that side. Yeah, I'm not sure what this engine is. Given that I keep mostly Honda stuff, I think it's a Honda engine, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know, any of you guys recognize it? Obviously it's got a Kickstarter. It's got the electric starter. The electric starter doesn't look... Maybe it's not a Honda motor. If it is a Honda motor, it's quite a bit different than the one I pulled off. It's not a big red motor, which means it's probably not a 250 SX motor. And then a few of the others in here. I don't know, what is that? Heating stuff. Once again, old motors. So, there goes the tour. One of the eBayers asked about Honda 70s. Trail 70s, Honda Trail 70s, CT 70s. That's a, I don't know if that's a 70, but it's not a Trail 70. There's, I think this guy's a 90. There's a 90 underneath there. I don't know if you guys could see him. There's a little more fleet. But what I did, once again, we're trying not to trigger a Junk-alanche. Yeah, I did want to show that person the Trail 70s. Yeah, they already existed when I bought this place, but there's a red one. This bike, this red guy, I bought this out in Pennsylvania. I was on vacation with the family, so I bought this, and it was a non-runner. I paid like $125 for it. Came with the key and everything, and I got it running while we were at a resort. So my son and I rode it for the entire week, non-stop. I mean, it was just such a joy. I got to tell you, if the thing would have disappeared, would have vaporized right after that time, it would have been the best. I think it was $125 that I ever spent. There's a 50. You can see it. That's a 50, 70, a bunch of 70s, a QA 50 in the back. Underneath, assorted 50s and 70s. A lot of 70s. So, anyway, just every once in a while somebody will ask and I'll say, oh, I have a dozen of those, and they'll tell me my butt sucks canal water. So when you fire off the video, then they see. Alright folks, live, love, and have a great time. I don't think I'm going to get anything else out today. What I did is I ordered a flywheel for that guy, an ND flywheel. So hopefully the right one shows up and I can finish putting this rig together, and hopefully she actually fires up and runs. I think you kind of get a feeling about bikes. I think this is the last obstacle to putting it together, but one never knows until you get there. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing. Tires down, wheels up, and on these projects, you gotta work at them one little piece at a time. Thanks.